Check one, check two.
Testing, testing. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Good morning, hockey fans. Welcome to Vision Credit Union Arena in Wainwright, Alberta. Thank you for joining us for the Canadian Armed Forces National Men's Hockey Championship semifinals action between the Petawawa Stags and the Greenwood Bombers. It's a 9 a.m. start here in Mountain Standard Time, and we're ready to go as the puck is dropped for the opening face-off. These two teams played in the opening game of the tournament, with Petawawa winning 6-2 in that one. It got pretty chippy and pretty feisty. We'll see how today plays out. Petawawa coming in as the 1 seed. They went 2-0-1 over the week here in Wainwright. Greenwood 0-2-1. Now Greenwood clears the zone. Can't connect on the stretch pass. Petawawa gains possession. Dumps it down the ice. No icing call there. As Greenwood goaltender Joel Brooks comes out to play that one. Leaves it there for his defenseman. And the Bombers come right up the middle of the ice. Can't carry the puck into the zone, though, as Petawawa comes the other way. Once again, another stretch pass just out of the reach. And it goes for an icing call. Almost a minute into this one. Not really much action yet. But it's sure to get exciting as these two face off for a chance to play in the national championship game tomorrow morning here in Wainwright. Now the Bombers chip it up along the boards. Both teams go back and forth in the neutral zone a little bit before it's dumped into the corner. The Stags go for nearly a full line change, getting some fresh legs out there. And now the Bombers coming the other way. Gibson gets it knocked off his stick. The Stags now working it up through the neutral zone. A little sloppy here in the first couple minutes of this game. Is plenty of turnovers through the middle of the ice. Now it's pinned in the corner. Petawawa trying to free the puck. Working in behind the net. And a couple of whacks at it from the side of the goal. But Brooks stands his ground and gives his team a chance to come the other way. It's Landry dumping it in, chasing it himself. And now Woodman for the Stags come flying up the left wing and put a shot up and over the goal. And now the Stags working out in front. Great chance from the slot. It gets knocked out of harm's way. And the Stags working in behind the Bombers' goal once again. Bombers send it all the way down the ice. And that's going to be another icing call. As mentioned, it's Joel Brooks in goal for the Bombers today. And it's Kyle Mikulowski on the other end for Petawawa, manning the crease. And now his teammates turn it up ice. They cross the blue line down the left wing. Working in behind the net, a wraparound attempt. You can't finish it as that puck comes loose out to the point. Now they work it down low once again, and a centering pass into the blue paint. Doesn't connect. Stags with the puck in deep. The Bombers try to clear it, but it's held in at the blue line. And the long shot from the point is blocked before it reaches the net. Petawawa forces a turnover in the neutral zone again. Another hard shot goes off the outside of the post and ends up in the corner. Greenwood with a chance to clear now. They do. The stretch pass bounces just over the stick of Tyler Williams. One of the many Tylers on this Greenwood team here this week. Now Lister works it in behind his own net. Tries to stretch pass, it doesn't connect. Bombers send a dump attempt that ends up right on goal. Now from behind their own net, it's Kennedy with the puck coming out of the corner. He goes cross ice, but there's nobody there on an open wing, and Greenwood has a chance to turn it up. And they go offside just barely. Corey Hannon tried holding up the blue line, but he was just half a step ahead. The faceoff will come outside the Petawawa blue line. Goodfellow and Michael Butt in for the draw, and Petawawa wins it forward. They end up playing a little dump and chase here. With the captain Whitehead on the chase. The Bombers gain control. Go cross ice in the neutral zone. So the Stags are able to thwart that attempt. Clear it out of harm's way. Bombers once again from their own end. They are going to carry the puck across the blue line this time, and it's Simon Landry sending it in low, but it's picked off by the Stags as they try to move it up ice. Yet another turnover in the neutral zone, so we got a whole lot of back and forth here. We're 5 minutes into this first period. It's still a scoreless hockey game. And that dump attempt hits the linesman. Greenwood is able to pick up a bouncing puck right near center ice as Gibson dumps it in. Apney tries to work it out in front. He gets it to the point. Gibson just sends it down low, looking for a teammate in the corner. That shot from the point goes wide. Now the puck pops up in the air off a stick. And Greenwood with another chance in front, and a shot from the top of the faceoff circle. And Michalowski with the quick reflexes. And now he jumps on a loose puck just at the top of the crease and holds on for a faceoff. Slow things down. Petawawa wins the draw, and they come flying up ice quickly down the right wing. That shot's blocked. And now the Bombers, with plenty of patience, cycle back in their own end, but that pass is a little too heavy, giving the Stags a chance to dump it in once again. Now battle along the boards. Greenwood comes away with it. Pass right in front. It ends up wide of the net. And now the Stags the other way. It's Lefebvre with a hard shot, and he scores. He beats Brooks. High blocker side. And it's a 1-0 lead for the Stags. Great solo effort by Lefebvre. He carried the puck all the way up the ice. Down the right wing, cut back to the middle of the ice, and from way out, fired a hard shot, top shelf, over the blocker of Brooks to get his team ahead. Just over 6 minutes into this one.
Time of the goal, 13:29.
Now a long saucer pass doesn't connect, and that's an icing call in Petawawa, and it's going to come all the way down. The referees in this first semifinals matchup of the day are Scott Moore out of Greenwood and David LaRouche Couture, out of Ottawa. Linesman Thomas Henriksen and Chris Mistel out of Cold Lake and Petawawa. The Stags win the draw, quickly work their way up ice. That passes through the legs of Lister, but he's able to chase it down. Sends a cross-ice pass. The shot from O'Brien ends up right in the chest of Brooks. Rebound ends up on a Bomber's stick, and they carry it up ice. It's Michael Butt with a long shot. That was blocked. And Stags looking for a breakout. But they turn it over in the neutral zone. And now Kennedy's able to pick it up behind his own net. Quickly work it up ice. It's Goodfellow with the bouncing puck. He can't find it. It's behind him, and there he picks it up. Send it across to Van Boven, but a little too quicker on the boards there, and gives the Bombers a chance to come the other way. Pretty close to an offside call there, but they get away with it. And now a 2-on-1 the other way for the Stags. What a great effort by Daniel Gibson to get back and break up that rush. And put a stop to that scoring attempt. It's Hannon now with the puck. He drops it back to Conrad. They work it out in front, but nobody's there at the point. The Bombers pick it up in the neutral zone and have to dump and chase. Now quickly the other way, the Stags have numbers. They send it right out in front. But Garnett couldn't handle that pass. Stags maintain possession though. Now the puck gets slung around the boards to the other side. And the Bombers are able to pick it up, slow things down behind their own net. Now the Stags have a chance for a quick rush once again. Woodman tried to slide it up to Garnett, but Brooks was able to jump on top of that loose puck and hold on for a face-off. We're nearly at the halfway mark of this first period, 10:33 to go. It's a 1-0 lead for Petawawa. Linesman making sure everybody's lined up properly, and away we go. Stags win the draw. Crute from the point fires a shot that was going to go wide of the net, but Brooks sticks that big right-hand glove out there and holds on for a face-off. We're going to try this again. Stags win the draw once again. Fake the shot from the point, send a pass to the high slot. But Lefebvre had his stick tied up, and the Bombers force a turnover. They quickly enter the zone, fire a shot on goal. But Mikulovsky, who hasn't seen much action in the last few minutes, holds on to that one easily. Stags win the draw once again as they've been running the face-off dot in the last few minutes here in the first period. Bombers from their own blue line get turned around, and Petawawa forces a turnover. Cross-ice pass gets knocked out of the air. But the Stags get it back, and it's McInnes sending it in behind the net. Bombers get to it first, and they chip it up and in the air and all the way down the ice. Icing once again. As we pass the halfway point of this first period, there's 9:24 to go. And now Goodfellow gets tossed out. But Van Boven comes in and wins the draw. Greenwood quickly forces a turnover. And then the Stags do as well. Another hard shot from the high slot. The save is made this time. Now the Stags quickly through the neutral zone. It's Whitehead on the chase. He's got Goodfellow with him, but the Stags able to keep it in at the point. They work it back to the blue line. Long shot. Goodfellow was looking for the tip in front. Couldn't get any wood on it as Brooks holds on to that one. And we've got ourselves another face-off. There's 8:38 to go in the first. Woodman wins the draw for the Stags, and they work it back to the point. Right down low in front of the net. But Garnett couldn't get anything on it. Now after a little back and forth in the corner, the Bombers get it out of the defensive end. But very quickly, the Stags get a hold of it once again and send it in behind the net. Now it's pinned along the boards right behind the goal. And the Stags come away with it, trying to tuck one in short side, but Brooks holds on. Bombers win the draw here. And quickly up ice, it's Landry. He draws a penalty, and the Bombers are going to get the first power play opportunity of this game as he got hooked coming right up the middle of the ice. Looks like it's Eric Louis-Cease who's going to go to the box. 2 minutes for hooking, and the Bombers now have a great opportunity to tie up this game in the first period. Bombers win the draw. They have it at the point now. It's the Tyler's power play out there for the Bombers. Here we've got 4 Tylers and a James on the power play. They fire a hard shot that's blocked by a sprawling Alexander Lister. Took that one right in the gut. He's going to go off. He's in a bit of pain, but sacrificing the body to make a great play. And now the Greenwood Tylers work it up ice. Shifting it off the boards and entering the zone. Williams comes away with it from the boards. Tries to put a centering pass out in front. He's picked off by the Stags. They dump down the ice and take their time chasing it down as they're happy to just see the seconds tick off the clock here on the penalty kill. Curry carries it down the right wing. Cuts right in front. They got knocked off his stick at the very last second. Now pass right out in front is kicked away and cleared all the way down the ice. 30 seconds to go in this Bombers power play. They're looking for another scoring opportunity here. They send it around the boards. Captain Poulin is there waiting for it. Back to Poulin at the point. Cross to Gibson, now down low. They work it to Burchell. He gets a shot on goal, but that one's held on to. As we got just 6 seconds remaining in this power play. Bombers maybe with another chance if they win the draw, get a quick shot on goal. We got just under 6 minutes to go in the first period. The Bombers do win the draw, but they couldn't control the rolling puck, and the Stags cleared down the ice. And we're back to full-strength hockey. Took a while to see the first penalty of the game here this morning. It was not the case in game one of the tournament, as these two had a constant stream of players to the penalty box. It was nothing but special teams on Monday morning. And now the Stags the other way. Centering pass gets knocked up in the air. And Van Boven had a chance to knock it out of the air, but ended up just wide of the net. Now the Bombers up the left wing. Lead pass doesn't connect. The Stags bang it off the glass. Out of harm's way. Loose puck in the neutral zone now. Kennedy carries it across the blue line, works it down in the corner himself. Loses control, and the Bombers now chip it out of the zone. Not strong enough for icing there, as a couple of players able to chase down that puck. And now it's a battle in the corner. Getting physical down there. The puck squirts out to the point. Now a long shot is redirected wide of the goal. Bombers from the point once again. That shot's blocked as well. And now it's chipped out into the neutral zone. 4 minutes to go in the first period. Happening works it in behind the net. Williams is there. Tries to get it to the point, but that pass is picked off. And quick in transition, it's Woodman down the left wing. His centering pass is cleared out of harm's way once again. And now a partial breakaway attempt for Tyler Williams, but he didn't have enough gas in the tank to give himself some space. Now he's going to head to the bench as the Stags work it up ice. And that's offside, as a little extra move right at the blue line. Force the Stags to go offside, and we got a face-off just outside the Bombers' blue line. Stags win the draw and quickly send it in behind the Greenwood bench. Goal. Now Butt with a quick shot. But save made by Mikulowski. So we got 2:57 to go in the first period. Time ticking away quickly here. The Stags holding on to a 1-0 lead. Bombers win the draw. Nice little head fake by Burchell, but the shot gets blocked. Big saucer pass comes out to the point, and a quick shot on goal. Rebound comes into the corner. And then super quick feet there by McInnes. He gets to that puck first. The Stags had no choice but to cycle back into the neutral zone. They carried across the blue line once again. They work it down to O'Brien, and his shot is right in the chest of the goaltender, and he holds on. That puck gets deflected way up in the air. Ends up on a Bomber or on a Stag stick. They have it around center ice now. That blind pass was picked off. Now the puck gets deflected up and into the crowd. Minute 52 left here. Still a 1-0 hockey game. Both teams have showed flashes of promise. Had some good scoring chances. And now a hard shot from Luke Varan. It was blocked, and that one hurt. Stags carried across the blue line. But it gets knocked out of the zone. They hold on to it, though, and they'll try once again. They'll try a third time. They do get it deep now. It's in behind the net. Got a man down. The puck now comes loose out to the point for the Stags. That long shot through a handful of screens. The save was made by Brooks as we get the 1-minute warning in the first period. Greenwood clears it all the way down the ice. That's going to be a quick icing call. So we got 49 seconds to go. The Stags could have a late chance here with an offensive zone faceoff. Bombers win it here and swing it all the way up the boards. Chipping it all the way down ice. Not far enough for icing, though. Now another stretch pass that doesn't connect. Bombers from their own zone. Try playing it up the boards. A couple whacks at it there, but can't get it out of the zone. The Stags applying pressure in the dying seconds here. But Greenwood now picks off a pass, chips it out of the zone, and that's probably going to do it here for the first period. As the Petawawa Stags hold on to a 1-0 lead after 20 minutes of play here in Wainwright. It's the first of 2 semifinals games today, and it was a good first period. Only 1 penalty, only 1 goal. But a lot of good back and forth through the first 20 minutes of play. We're going to take a break for the first intermission. We're going to take a break as well. But don't go far. We'll be back for the start of the second period. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll talk to you soon. We are back and ready for the second period between the Petawawa Stags and the Greenwood Bombers. It's 1-0 for the Stags through 20 minutes in this national championship semifinal action. And here we go as both benches get fired up for the start of the period here, and the Stags win the opening draw. Bit of a battle in the corner here. Puck goes back and forth, but the Bomber is able to come away with it. They go cross ice and then chip it into the neutral zone. They got a chance here, and they just barely go offside. As Tyler Williams was about a fraction of a stride ahead of that bobbling puck. It's too bad he had a glorious opportunity there. Stags win the draw once again. Bombers force a turnover right at their own blue line. Try to work it through the neutral zone. That dump attempt was blocked and stolen away by the Stags. Right in front of their own bench, they carry it quickly up the left wing. A very sharp angle shot. It's kicked away by Brooks, and now Greenwood tries to work it out of their own end. End chips it up the boards. And it gets tipped into the neutral zone, but the Stags once again able to work it down low. Now a long shot on goal from the neutral zone. Steered wide into the corner. Giving the Stags a chance to turn it up. They work it down low, and it's Darcy Daw there, sending it up to the point, and a hard shot. It goes well wide of the net. And now a great play there by Wyatt McGarvey, making a good defensive play with no stick. The Bombers with the puck still. That shot was blocked. Petawawa carries it into the zone. They got a man wide open to the slot, but couldn't get the pass through in time. The Bombers the other way. That shot from James Vandal was going to go wide, but Mikolovsky got the blocker out there and deflected it up into the netting. 2.5 minutes expired in this second period. Still a 1-goal game. Great to see so many of you folks tuning in to watch this one. Supporting your friends and coworkers and family members from all across the country. Goodfellow wins the draw for the Stags there. They quickly work it up ice. Chance now is that puck just rolled off the stick of Goodfellow. He was making his way right up the middle of the ice. Now battle along the boards behind the net. Another shot block. That one looked like it stung a bit too. But it gives the Bombers a chance to come the other way. Hannon swings it around the boards. And they get it up to the point. Long shot there was blocked, and the Stags quickly get out of the zone. They're forced to turn back and try again. You're working it quick now with a shot from the high slot. Woodman had a great chance. The save was made, and Greenwood trying to break out of their own zone, but Stags put a stop to that. Bombers play it all the way down the ice along the boards. Stags are there to pick it up. Now from behind their own net. No stretch pass available. Now they get it right up through the middle of the ice. Nice through pass up to Garnett. He finds it in the corner. Greenwood forces a turnover there and then give it away themselves. The Stags put it on goal from the neutral zone. Go for a quick line change. Still just the one power play so far in this game. It was a Greenwood power play. They couldn't cash in. There's been a whole lot of penalties in this tournament. We're seeing exactly the opposite of that today. And now we're right on cue. We're going to get Petawawa's first power play of the day. Almost said the night, but it's definitely not night here. It's only 9:46 in the morning here in Wainwright. First power play of the day for Petawawa is the Greenwood captain, Pierre-Oliver Poulin, going to the box. It's going to be 2 minutes for hooking. The Stags power play will go to work now, trying to extend their 1-0 lead. They win the draw. Grout at the point.
Greenwood Bombers penalty to number 10, Pierre-Olivier Poulin. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 15-18.
Stags working around the zone. They're cross ice now, stepping into the slot and firing a shot wide. It's Jonathan Whitehead. Stags maintain possession. Once again, working it around the zone. Blue line to blue line. Looking for a shooting lane. Looking for the tip right in front. Couple chances at it. As Van Boven was standing there waiting for an opportunity and got a couple whacks at the side of the net. Can't bury it, but Petawawa still, once again, with possession of the puck. Shot from the high slot. No screen in front, though, so easy save was made. And now Greenwood's able to clear the zone. Long stretch pass almost sent the Stags on a 2-on-0 breakaway. But it doesn't connect, and it was an icing call. Halfway through the power play now, 59 seconds to go. There's 14-17 remaining in the second period. And the Stags win the faceoff in their own end. Carrying it all the way down the ice is Makarchuk. Get it to McInnes and then up to the point to Sarazin. His shot gloved out of the air by Brooks. Held on to for another faceoff. 34 seconds left in this man advantage. Stags win the draw once again. Work it up to the point, but that blue line to blue line pass was off the mark, and they've got to regroup in the neutral zone. In fact, they got to regroup all the way down in their own end. As the second pass was off the mark as well. Carr slides it up ice. It's O'Brien carrying it across the blue line. A nice little toe drag. He steps in and fires a shot point blank. Nifty little move by O'Brien, but puts that shot right in the chest of the goaltender, who holds on easily. With 9 seconds to go in the power play. Poulin is standing, ready to go. And Stags win a 4th or 5th consecutive draw in this power play. They work it down low into the corner as Poulin steps onto the ice, and we're back to even strength. Stags still with possession, though. They work it up to the point on the left side. Now down low. O'Brien's there with it. He passes it right out in front in a gorgeous play as Stephen McInnes cashes in. on a great pass from Connor O'Brien from behind the net. And just like that, it's a 2-0 lead for the Petawawa Stags as they look to punch their ticket to the championship game tomorrow morning.
Petawawa Stags goal scored by number 9, Stephen McGinnis. Assist number 22, Connor O'Brien. And number 24, Kevin Sargent. Time of the goal, 12:58.
Puck is deflected into the Greenwood bench now as we got 12 and a half minutes to go in this second period. Love seeing all you folks in the chat. Great to hear Dean's excited about his Miko beef jerky. Makes me want to go get some beef jerky after this game. I might just do that. There's nothing quite like Miko beef jerky, let me tell you. And that stuff's been all over the world. Thanks to our great armed forces, taking it with them on tour and enjoying a little taste of home. And now we got a quick whistle here. Not sure if the referee lost sight of that or if the net got knocked off, but I think the referee just lost sight of that puck. It was loose beside the goal. Nonetheless, with 12 minutes to go, we got a face-off deep in Stags territory. Bombers win the draw, and that shot was blocked from the point. Now a chance from the high slot. And a loose puck in the crease. Couple whacks at it, and it goes in. The Bombers are on the board, and it's a 2-1 hockey game. Michael Buck got a couple whacks at it. A loose puck in the crease. He made no mistake. And he's celebrating hard with his teammates. They're loving this. They're on the board and right back in this game. Bombers a little excited after that goal. Moving a little too quick in the face-off, so we got to reset. But here we go. Stags win the draw. Glenn plays it off the boards and into the neutral zone. Butt's there to play it forward. Gets it to Landry. That pass is deflected out of the zone. So they got to dump it in and go for a partial line change. Bombers pick up the loose puck in the neutral zone. Dump it in once again. Williams chasing it down along the boards, but the Stags get to it first. Flip it up in the air. That cross-ice pass is could have been icing. Maybe should have been icing, but they wave it off. And the Stags have a chance to break out of their own end. That pass is deflected. The Bombers move it up ice quickly. They get stopped at the blue line. And they got to regroup, sending it back into their own territory to try this again. Now the Stags with a quick chance out in front. Forced a turnover deep in Bombers territory along the boards, chipped it out in front. And now it's pinned along the boards. Finally comes loose and ends up on a Bomber stick. And now from center ice, they send it in deep. Nearly a too many men. As that puck came right to the Bombers bench as they were in the midst of a line change. And there is a whistle here. We'll see how this shakes out. Stags win the draw, and it was a too many men penalty, so they got a power play opportunity here once again. Bombers with a great job breaking that up and clearing the zone, and nearly a chance there for Vandal, but didn't get there in time, and Stags quickly gained possession in the offensive end. Battle in the corner, puck just won't come loose. Eventually does, ends up on a Stag stick. They send it up to the point, just barely keep it inside the blue line.
Penalty serve by number 13, Tyler Hawes. Time of the penalty, 10 minutes, 12 seconds.
Long shot, goes wide of the goal and swings all the way around the boards and into the neutral zone. All the way through center ice, it's Joshua Carr carrying the puck. Works it in behind the net. Loses it there, but his teammate's there to pick it up. It's Van Boven with the puck. He's looking cross ice. Can't find a passing lane, though, and now long shot from Saracen goes wide. Now at the point, it's Carr once again. His shot got a redirect right in front, and the save was made. Back to Carr once again. He fakes a shot, slides it down to O'Brien. Puck ends up at the point once again. And now the Stags work it down low. Greenwood placed around the boards, able to chip it forward and nearly got themselves a shorthanded breakaway opportunity there, but puck got caught up in some snow in front of the benches. Slowed them down a little bit, and now an offside call on Petawawa. So you got 14 seconds left in their power play. Tyler Hawes is serving the 2 minute, too many men penalty, but he's standing and ready to go as clock ticks down on this penalty kill for Greenwood. They force a turnover in the neutral zone, and now maybe a quick chance for Hapney, and he scores! Just like that, Greenwood gets a shorthanded marker and ties his game at 2 goals apiece. The perfect little chip up the boards to himself, and Hapney was off to the races. Stepped around a defenseman and fired one short side. Beats Mikulovsky to tie this game down a man with 8:14 remaining in the second period. Back to full strength now. As the Stags dump it in.
Greenwood Bombers shorthanded goals scored by number 12, Tyler Happy. Assist number 14, Michael Steele. And number 19, Tyler Williams. Time of the goal, 8:14.
Now a puck in the bench, so we're going to slow things down and have a face-off here. 7:50 remaining in the middle period. Face-off just outside the Greenwood blue line, in front of the Petawawa bench. Bombers come away with it off the draw. Only momentarily, though, as Stags gain control just inside their own blue line. And work it right up the middle of the ice once again. Across the blue line is Lefebvre. The puck rolls off his stick, and now Greenwood's able to clear the zone. Tried to send a stretch pass, but that doesn't connect. Now a little ticky-tacky back and forth in the neutral zone. Another turnover just outside the blue line once again. It looks like we got a Bombers player down, just down in front of us here near the penalty box. Very slow to get up. Looks like that's Corey Hannon. Trainer's coming out to take a look at him. Trainer's having a chat with him here. I'm not sure what the issue is. Maybe got the wind knocked out of him. Maybe just went down awkwardly. But he made his way to the bench now. It looks like he's doing all right. We're set to go. There's 7:05 left in the second period. Bombers come away with it off the draw. Now from behind their own net. Chip it into the neutral zone. Stags able to work it down low once again, though. Bombers will try for a second time to clear the zone. They do. Now they got numbers if they hustle. Nice pass, and it's one-on-one. Simon Landry had a great chance, point-blank range. The great save was made. Now the Bombers working in behind the Stags' goal. Step out in front to centering pass in the blue paint. There's nobody at the back post. Now the Stags force a turnover. Come up the ice. They carried across the blue line. Step into the slot and put a shot on goal, but not a whole lot on that one. So it's held on to by Brooks, no problem. Captain Jonathan Whitehead took a little poke at that puck as it was under the goaltender's glove. And Bombers weren't too happy about that. Some words exchanged, but nothing more. Happney wins the draw for the Bombers. They try to ring it around the boards, but it catches one of the referees in the leg. So now they got to try again. Behind their own net, Poulin quickly sends it up ice. Now the Bombers from the neutral zone. They got it deep in the corner now. Try sending it out in front, but that pass was picked off. And now McInnes to O'Brien. He comes flying down the left wing, steps in front of the net, but loses control of the puck right at the top of the crease. So he had a good chance there. And now the Bombers had a chance to send a man on a breakaway. That pass was behind Conrad. Now they go cross ice through the neutral zone. Stags put a stop to that attempt, though. Nice little tiny pass to enter the zone. That shot goes way up and over the net. Now the Stags played around the boards in their own end, but they can't get to it. The Bombers get there first. That shot from the point is deflected wide of the net. Now puck up in the air. Does stay in play. But the Bombers are offside. So a whistle there with 4.5 minutes to go in period number 2. Bit of a slow first period, but that's been an exciting second period for sure. As we sit at a 2-2 tied score. Referees doing a little management here, making sure all the right players are on the ice. Looks like there was a late change from Petawawa. The referee said, you can't do that. You get the right bodies out there, and now the Bombers win the faceoff. Quick turnover, though, and now the Stags with a chance in tight. And that goes in. Looks like it went off a skate. It may have gone off a defender's skate. There's a loose puck in the blue paint. There's a couple bodies sliding into the net there. It went off somebody's foot and in. And the Stags regain their 1-goal lead. It's 3-2. A little over 4 minutes to go in the second. Stags win the ensuing draw. But Greenwood with turnover. They got possession now. Trying to find an outlet pass. End up just flipping it up in the air and all the way down the ice. Not going to be deep enough for icing.
Number 16, Eric Reese. Time to goal, 4:23.
Stags the other way. With a cross ice pass. Trying to find Whitehead, but that bounced off his stick and into the corner. Now a bit of a wrestling match in the corner here as a couple guys go down. Fighting for that puck. Eventually makes his way to the point. Cross ice pass, looking for Whitehead once again, but that pass is behind him. And now the Bombers come up the right wing. Look for a pass to the back post, but it was just out of the reach of Burchell. The Stags played off the glass down the ice, but linesman weighs off that icing call. Poulin quickly up to steal. The Bombers from the neutral zone once again. So they just chip it in. James Vandal on the forecheck, but the Stags are able to quickly swing it around the boards. Goes all the way down the ice. Not going to be an icing call as Brooks comes out to play it. And quickly, Greenwood comes the other way. From the corner, it's Vandal. But the Stags pick his pocket, work it out into the neutral zone, and now they've got numbers if they hustle. They work it right out in front, and a sharp angle shot from Darcy Daw. Can't beat Brooks, who was pinned against the post. Now we got another power play coming. I didn't see the infraction. We'll see what the referee calls here. Looks like the Greenwood penalty box door is open, and it is going to be a Stags power play. It's going to be a pair of penalties. Looks like coincidental minors. I didn't catch the number, so I'm not sure who's in the box right now, but it will be a pair of coincidental minors as we remain with 5-on-5 hockey. Now the Stags for the turnover just outside the Greenwood blue line. And put a quick shot towards the goal, but it was blocked. And now they just go offside as a couple too many moves there from Richard Kraut. Put his team offside, and we're going to face off just outside the Greenwood blue line. There's a minute 58 remaining in the second period. Round robin one seed still holding on to their 1-goal lead. It's 3-2 in the second period.
Greenwood on the side of number 7, Michael Pass, 2 minutes for caution. The Petawawa Stags, number 22, Connor O'Brien. 2 minutes for slashing.
Now a chance at the side of the goal. Van Boven can't bury a loose puck that was wobbling on its end. The Bombers have a chance to come the other way. They can't work it deep enough. And now Petawawa's got a 2-on-1. It was Goodfellow who kept it on that 2-on-1, and his shot went high and over the net. Now he's got a chance in front. Goes to his backhand as he steps into the low slot, but can't beat Brooks. Not that time, at least. And with a minute 15, looks like Brooks is a little slow to get up. Trainer's quickly coming to his aid. Like he's trying to loosen up his neck. He may have taken a bit of a kick to the head there on that play right in front of the net. Greenwood's second goaltender, Randy Chisholm, is standing on the bench with his helmet, his mask in hand, just in case he's called upon. But it looks like Brooks is back to his feet. Nodding his head makes it look like he's all right. He's good to go. Maybe just a bit of a stinger. Had to shake it off. But he says he's ready, and away we go. His team quickly comes up ice. Nice chance in front, but they fan on the first shot, but they don't fan on the second. And it's a tie hockey game once again. It's 3-3 here at Wainwright in the semifinal. It's Michael Butt with his second goal of the game.
Greenwood Bombers goal scorer by number 6, Michael Buck. Assist number 2, Simon Landry. Number 16, Evan Burchell. Time of the goal, 1 minute 5 seconds.
Michael Butt, a pickup from CFB Shearwater. He's a Navy clearance diver, and he's having a heck of a game here tonight. He's got 2 goals for this Greenwood Bombers squad. We're down to about 20 seconds left in this period. Greenwood with a long shot from the point. Didn't have a lot on it. Now the puck scoots off into the corner. 10 seconds to go. Stags aren't able to clear the zone. Eventually they do. 7 seconds to go. If they hurry, they could get a shot off. They might have a chance here. And they do get a shot off. They get a second shot off, in fact. But then the buzzer goes. And that'll do it for the second period. It's an exciting 20 minutes of hockey here in the middle frame. Score's tied 3-3 after 40 minutes of play. Should be a great third period as these two teams battle for a chance to move on to the finals tomorrow. We're going to take a break for intermission. Thanks again for joining us. We'll be back soon. Don't go far. It's time for the third period. We're back just in time. Petawawa wins the opening draw. Quickly up ice down the left wing. Cross ice pass and a chance right out in front. But the save made by Brooks. And the Bombers clear the zone. If you're just joining us, it's a 3-3 score after 2 periods of play. It's an exciting second period. Plenty of action. We expect much of the same here in the third. Now the Stags working in low. Centering pass right out in front. Nobody there, but they pick it up at the point. Quick shot goes off the shoulder of Brooks. Steered wide. Two teams go back and forth in the neutral zone. Bombers have it now, right near the red line. Stags force a turnover, though, and they carry it across the blue line. Nifty little move to get deep in the zone. They're not able to get a shot on goal. Loose puck there at the side of the net. Stags pick it up. Shot is fired well over the net. It comes out into the neutral zone where the Stags pick it up. Everybody's going for a line change. There's all kinds of space to carry it into the zone. That shot from Kennedy gets deflected up and into the netting. We'll slow things down as we're a minute and a half into the third period already. A couple of chances for the Stags, but they haven't been able to cash in quite yet. Goodfellow wins the draw for Petawawa. They work along the half boards. Now down in behind the net. Puck comes to the point. Long shot's blocked, and then just a whack at it from the slot. Ends up on goal, but Brooks holds on for a faceoff. Stags win the draw again. Shot from the point goes wide. Looks like they were looking for a redirect in front. Comes back to the point. Greenwood's able to knock it across the blue line and force the Stags to regroup. Petawawa carries it in, fires a shot in tight, and they score. They take the lead. It's 4-3 in favor of the 1 seed. Spencer Goodfellow from in tight fires one that looks like it beat Brooks on the glove side. He gives his team a 1-goal advantage here, just over 2 minutes into the third period. Bombers win the draw this time, send it in on goal from the neutral zone. Mikulovsky leaves it there for his defenseman. And now it's pinned along the boards in the corner. Stags come away with it, banging off a glass way up at the air. All the way down the ice, a foot race for the puck. The Bombers get there first. And now they carry it across the blue line down the right wing.
Petawawa Stags, 4th goal scorer number 18, Spencer Goodfellow. Assist number 8, Luke Billy Sears. And number 12, Matthew Van Boven. Time of the goal, 17:53.
Well, the Stags from behind their own net take their time moving it up ice, but that pass gets picked off. Now the Bombers have to check up and get onside. They do just in time as Vandal carries it across the blue line. He's got a pin there waiting for some help. Help does arrive. Pass to an open wing. Chased down by Tyler Haas. He tries to send it to the high slot, but it was just behind his teammate. And now we got some action in the neutral zone as the Stags pick it up. Tons of speed down the left wing. Cutting in front of the net was McInnes. Looks like he couldn't pull the trigger on that shot, though. And now loose puck in front. We got a Greenwood player laying on top of the puck, putting a stop to that play. Wyatt McGarvey his goaltender was lost without a paddle, and off balance in the crease, but McGarvey smartly falls on that puck and freezes it for a faceoff. McInnes wins the draw for the Stags. Hard shot from the point. It's directed wide by the blocker of Brooks. Now McInnes behind the net, steps right out in front. Loose puck in the crease once again. Darcy Daw was standing there on the doorstep trying to poke it in. But Brooks stood his ground and kept that puck out. Keep this a one-goal hockey game. 16:07 to go in regulation. Stags win the draw and put a puck towards the net. It's directed wide by Brooks with the paddle. Now pass right in the slot, but looked like Van Boven got his stick tied up in front. So Greenwood had a chance to clear the zone, and now they're going to apply some pressure on the forecheck. Stags quickly across the blue line. Pass it up to the point. Kennedy with a pass down low on the back post. Petawawa with a couple whacks at it, and now a chance out in front. And we got all kinds of things happening here. Referee with his hand in the air calling a penalty. The shot from Kennedy looked like it had a chance, but the whistle blew just as he released it. We got both referees with their hands in the air now. We got one Petawawa player, looks like the captain, Whitehead. He's going to head to the box, but he looks like he's in pain. His right glove is off, and he looks like he's nursing his right hand. But he's the one going to the penalty box. Trainers are going to go take a look at him right now. Didn't see the signal, so we'll see what the penalty is there. But nevertheless, Greenwood with a power play opportunity here as they trail by just one goal.
Number 21, Jonathan Whitehead. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 15-22.
That's a slashing minor on the captain. And he'll serve 2 or less as Greenwood looks for a chance to tie this game. Gibson now works it down low. But Stags able to get a hold of it, clear the zone, and force the Bombers to try again. And now a long pass from the Stags doesn't connect, so the Bombers pick it up in their own end. Cycle back a little bit. Now they move up ice. It's Hapney carrying the puck. He's already got a goal tonight. He would love another one to tie things up here at four goals apiece. But his pass is deflected, and the Stags able to clear the zone. They bang it off the boards, and Brooks is going to have to come out and play this to avoid the forecheck. Hapney once again dumps it in. Comes all the way to the point on the other side. And now Curry winds up, waits, fires, and the save is made there by Mikulovsky, holding on for a faceoff. Only 38 seconds remaining in this Greenwood power play. As they only trail by 1, but these last 14 minutes are going to tick by quickly if they're not able to tie this game soon. Bombers win the draw. Working along the half boards. Back up to the point now. Long shot goes well wide of the net. Now they get it to Curry at the point once again. His shot was deflected. Looks like it went off a shin pad in front of the net and went wide. Now along the boards at the point. Bombers able to get it to the other side of the ice. They go cross ice once again. Now up to the point. It's Curry with it. He sends it down low. They had a chance and a beautiful save by Mikulovsky. As the Bombers had a glorious scoring chance there. They still got possession of the puck as we're back to full strength just now. Nice little toe drag right out in front for another scoring chance from point blank range. But they can't beat Mikolovsky, and now we got a foot race to a loose puck in the Bombers' end, but Brooks comes out to play it. And now we got a quick 3-on-0 for the Stags, but Brooks stands on his head to make a clutch save. Keep this at 4-3 as a quick turnover and series of events led to a quick 3-on-0 mini rush for the Stags, but they can't convert. And now the Stags are going to get a power play as Happney heads to the box for 2 minutes or less. And now the Stags with a great chance to extend their lead. Bombers win the draw. They clear the zone with possession, coming down the ice quickly.
2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 13:03.
Stags from their own end. They work it in deep. It comes up to the point, and a hard shot. Looked like it was going to end up over the net, but Brooks flashes leather nonetheless. Holding on for a face-off as 30 seconds are now gone on this penalty kill for Greenwood as they try to prevent the Stags from taking a strong lead here in the third period. We've only got 12 and a half minutes left to go in regulation. And things are starting to get intense here in Wainwright. Stags work around the zone and then fire a long shot from the point. Save is made, but the rebound ends up on a Petawawa stick once again. It's Carr at the point. Sends it to O'Brien. O'Brien goes to the back post to McInnes, but he's not able to bury that one on the one-timer, and Greenwood clears the zone all the way down the ice. Carr picks it up from behind his own net. He has to circle back, but lots of pressure from the Bombers. Nearly forces a turnover, but the Stags are able to avoid that pressure and carry it into the zone. But McInnes gets his pocket picked, and the Bombers clear it once again. We got 40 seconds to go in the Stags power play. Now the Bombers almost sent Hannon on a breakaway shorthanded, but Stags got to that puck first, and now they've got it in the corner in the offensive zone. Working in behind the net. Slide it down low to O'Brien. He pulls a little spinorama, gets it to Carr at the point. His shot is deflected. Ends up well wide of the net. But the Stags able to stay in the zone. Greenwood is able to clear the zone eventually. So we're back to full strength now. With just under 11 minutes remaining in the third. And now Greenwood with possession. Looking to the back post. They couldn't get that pass through some traffic. Petawawa sends it all the way down the ice. It's going to be an icing call. And Greenwood does a great job killing off that power play and keeping it a one-goal game. Bombers win the draw, but the puck comes loose and squirts into the neutral zone. And now a foot race deep into Bombers territory. But Brooks once again makes a clutch save. Now the Stags are going to have an offensive zone face-off. With exactly 10 and a half minutes to go in the third period. Petawawa wins the draw. That shot from the point was deflected a couple times. Brooks makes a couple great saves from in tight. And now it looks like the Stags are going to get another power play opportunity. It's going to be a roughing call on Michael Steele as he heads to the box. So 2-minute power play coming up for the Stags. As Steele goes for roughing. Bombers win the draw here. Trying to kill some time. But the puck carrier got hauled down behind his own net, giving the Stags a chance to gain possession and set up a power play here. From the point, that shot is fanned on a little bit. But Saracen, Petawawa holds onto it. Saracen winds up and fires again. He puts that one hard left, or hard right, I should say. And now a 2-on-0 chance for the Bombers. Short-handed. They fire, but a glove save made there by Mikulovsky. Great chance for the Bombers to tie up this game while killing off a penalty, but it was not meant to be. So down to single digits on the game clock. 9.5 minutes to go. The Bombers are halfway through killing off this penalty. And the Stags now with lots of speed enter the zone. They got it deep in the corner. Bombers did a great job on the penalty kill to steal that puck away, but then they turn it over just inside their own blue line. Pass gets tipped up in the air, and the Stags can't keep it in the zone. So they got to regroup. They try to set something up on the power play here as they got 20 seconds remaining in the man advantage. Now they get it behind the net. It's McInnes. His centering pass is picked off. And we're going to get another Greenwood penalty. This time it's Mitchell Conrad going to the box. Petawawa is going to have 12 seconds of a 5-on-3 power play. Stags win the draw. They've got it at the point. Plenty of patience here as they've got a 2-man advantage. But the cross-ice pass comes out of the zone, and they have to try to gain the zone again, but they go offside in doing so. They're going to bring the face-off all the way down into Stags territory. The Bombers kill off the first penalty, but they still got 1:45 to kill off in this second penalty. And the Stags win the draw in their own end. Now quickly, right through the middle of the ice. Tons of speed, and they enter the zone. They play it down low. It's Goodfellow with it there. Tries to work it up to the point. Now Whitehead along the half boards. They do finally get it up to the point. They work it blue line to blue line and down into the corner. Whitehead sends it to the blue line again. Down in the opposite corner. They try to go cross ice to Whitehead, but that pass is picked off. Bombers able to clear the zone. And they're halfway through killing off this second penalty. McInnes down the left wing. He crosses the blue line, picks up speed as he does so. Tries a backhand centering pass, but it hits the side of the net. The Bombers able to break up that play. Greenwood picks up the puck, plays it high off the glass and all the way down the ice. 35 seconds to go in this penalty kill for them. Now the Stags trying to set something up for one last chance in this power play as it's down to 15 seconds. Right out in front to McInnes. He can't pull the trigger. They get a second chance at it, and a great save made by Brooks once again. Shot from the point is tipped up and over the net. And the Bombers able to clear the zone. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. But only for the time being. It appears we got a 2-minute penalty here. Connor O'Brien. Maybe an unsportsmanlike? I have a feeling it might be unsportsmanlike. But we'll hear from the PA announcer in a moment.
Petawawa Stag penalty number 22, Connor O'Brien. 2 minutes, unsportsmanlike conduct. Time to penalty, 6 minutes, 30 seconds.
It is unsportsmanlike, and now the Bombers, with a man advantage, looking to tie this game at 4-4. We had a good chance there with a hard shot from the point and plenty of screens in front. Now they get it to the point once again, and that shot was fired up and over the net. They swing it around the boards. And Tyler Williams wasn't able to hold on to that one. Comes into the neutral zone. And now they got to try and set something up again. Stags with a lot of pressure along the boards right in front of the penalty box, just below us. Now the Bombers finally get in the zone. Swinging around the boards. And now it's pinned there in the corner. Greenwood comes away with it. No traffic in front, but they fire one from the point. Save is made and held on to for a face-off. So there's 56 seconds remaining in this power play for the Bombers. 5:26 left in the third period as time ticks away quickly. The Stags just trying to hold on to this 1-goal lead and punch their ticket to tomorrow's championship game. Stags clear the zone all the way down the ice. Gibson's there to pick it up. He has to swing back because there's plenty of pressure. Now Butt picks it up in his own end. Steps around the forecheck. Crosses the blue line. Carries it in himself the whole way as his teammates find good positioning. But it was all for naught as Petawawa picks it off, carries it down the ice, just killing precious time off the clock. Back to full strength in 5 seconds. The Bombers weren't able to cash in on the power play, but they might have a chance here. And a good shot on the rush, but a blocker save made by Mikolovsky. Now it's pinned in the corner once again. The Bombers finally come away with it. Carried up ice. Across the blue line. Cut back towards the middle. Trying to put a long shot on net, but it was deflected. Now a chance right out in front, but that puck was bobbling and they couldn't get a shot off. Stags able to clear the zone. We're under 4 minutes to go in this third period in an exciting 1-goal hockey game. Petawawa with possession now. Across center ice and dump it in. They'll be content just to keep this puck deep in Bombers territory for as long as possible. As time ticks down, now they had a chance from the back post. A good defensive play there by Michael Steele to get a stick on the pass and break up that chance. Now the Bombers with offensive zone possession. They get a shot from the point. It was a bit of a knuckle puck, but the save was made. Petawawa able to clear the zone and delay any more trouble for the time being as we're down to 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Bombers carry it right out in front from beside the goal. But not able to elevate that puck and get it over the pads, and Michalowski's able to hold on for the faceoff. 2 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in this one. Bombers doing all they can to try and tie this game up and hopefully force an overtime. That shot was tipped up and over the net. We'll get a whistle as looked like McInnes was on top of the puck in the corner. The referee decides to stop play and give us a face-off. Down in Stags territory. Butt wins the draw. And a chance for the Bombers, and they cash in. An absolute rocket of a shot from Tyler Curry from the point, and it goes bar down to tie this game at 4 goals apiece. 2 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in regulation. What a semifinal this has been. Greenwood wins the ensuing draw. They got the game tied, and now they're looking to win it in the final minutes.
This is number 6. Michael Buck, number 2, Simon Lane. Time to goal, 2 minutes, 28 seconds.
Stags send the puck right out in front of the net. Loose puck at the top of the crease. Nobody can get a hold of it. It's hopping around everywhere. Finally, Petawawa with a chance right in front, but that shot goes wide. Now the Bombers chip it forward, get it out of harm's way, and go for a full line change. And a stretch pass from the Stags with just a step offside. The faceoff will come all the way back down into Stags territory with 1:48 to go in the third period. You never really know what to expect in a 1-4 semifinal, especially when the 1 seed beat the 4 seed in the opening game of the tournament. Petawawa also scored, I think, 10 goals yesterday in their third game of the tournament against Esquimalt. But my goodness, what a battle this has been. Greenwood from their own end, trying to clear it. They can't get it across the blue line. And now, looked like Lefebvre got dumped from behind against the boards, but no penalty call. Letting the boys play, and the Bombers come the other way. But they get their pocket picked right at the Stags blue line. And Petawawa able to clear it as we got 1 minute left in regulation.
Last minute of play in the third period.
Stags in their own end. So O'Brien chipping it forward to McInnes. He crosses the blue line. But he loses the puck due to a loose stick on the ice. Now from the corner with 38 seconds to go, the Bombers can't clear the zone. They do on their second attempt. And now with time ticking down, they might have a chance here. But they can't connect on that little backhand saucer pass. 20 seconds left, and it's looking more and more like we might get extra hockey here. The Bombers just barely go offside. We got Darcy Daw. Went down in a heap. Not sure what happened there. He's going straight to the bench. No trainer needed. 15 and a half seconds left in this 4-4 hockey game. Let's see if anybody has some last-second heroics in them or if we're going to see an extra period of hockey. Petawawa exits the zone. They can't get moving. And that's going to be it for regulation. This one is a 4-4 score after 60 minutes of hockey. And we're going to head to overtime here in Wainwright to decide the winner of this semifinal matchup. If I remember correctly, speaking with one of the tournament organizers, Jordan Leeming here at PSP Wainwright, I do believe he said that in the elimination rounds, we'll get a flood in a full 20-minute period. Looks like that might not be the case, though. I was mistaken. We're going to get a 5-on-5 10-minute period. And if the game isn't decided in the next 10 minutes of hockey, we'll get a flood and then a 20-minute period. And so on and so forth until we have a winner in this one. And here we go, 10-minute overtime to start things off. The Bombers win the draw, but the linesman blows that one dead right away because their right winger, Evan Burchell, was off to the races before the puck was even dropped. We're going to do this again. And it's a good drop this time. Bombers win it and get it deep into Stags territory to start off this period. Puck slowly rolls onto the net. And held onto for a face-off. We've seen plenty of overtime here this week. We had, 6 round-robin games. 2 each day, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And both of Tuesday's games ended up in a 5-4 overtime score. Which is kind of neat to see. Overtime again here. I believe there was one more, but I can't remember off the top of my head. That's a nice and call in Petawawa. It's going to come all the way back down. Louis Season happening in for the draw. And the Stags win it. We got a man fly in the zone looking for a stretch pass, but that one was broken up. Now they regroup in their own end. Trying to break out up the middle of the ice. They get a fortuitous bounce there. They carry down the left wing, cross the blue line. But a good defensive play there made by Michael Steele. The Bombers come the other way. That shot is deflected way up and into the netting. Little over a minute gone in this first overtime. As these two teams grind it out, looking for that game-winning goal. Bombers played in low. Pinned on the boards there. A couple Stags come in to help out, but the Bombers come away with the puck. But now it's pinned on the boards once again. Bombers pick it up once again. And a hard shot from the point. Went just wide. It may have gotten redirected right in front of the net. Stags still can't clear the zone, and Greenwood gets it in low once again. But Petawawa finally able to get out of the zone, go for a quick change. As the Bombers work it through the neutral zone. They cross the blue line. Put a soft shot on goal. Now they dump it in on net once again. Another series of back and forth turnovers in the neutral zone. But the Stags come away with it. Now from behind the net, they try a centering pass from behind the goal, but it couldn't get through the traffic. from the point now. Shot is blocked, and Greenwood might have a chance to put a rush together here. And now from the side of the goal, sharp angle shot is blocked. Now the Stags come the other way. They cross the blue line. Little drop pass there into the slot. A good save made by Brooks to kick it into the corner. Once again, right out in front. And that shot was blocked. The Stags have a couple of chances there, but can't cash in. So we're a little over 3 minutes gone in this overtime period now. Nice and call against Petawawa. Brings the face-off down into Stags territory. Bombers in search of their first win of the tournament and one that would send them to a championship game. But the Stags come the other way quickly. They just barely stay onside. They had a chance for a 2-on-1, but passes out of the reach of the winger, and now the Bombers ice the puck. Happney wins the draw for the Bombers this time. But that bouncing puck hops over their sticks, giving Petawawa a chance to take a couple whacks at it from the side of the goal. Can't get much on it, though, and Greenwood's able to clear the zone. Now the Bombers carried into the zone. They have a chance. A beautiful little toe drag right out in front. And a point-blank shot. What a great save made. Bombers with another chance in front, but that shot goes wide. They lose it at the point, and the Stags trying to send McInnes on a breakaway. Couldn't get the pass through. As we have all kinds of explosive chances here in the last couple rushes. Petawawa clears the zone, and whoever that was that did clear the zone, Connor O'Brien, got hauled down. So the Stags going on the power play with a chance to end this game and book their spot in the finals. Tyler Curry going 2 minutes for holding. Greenwood's going to take their time out here.
Timeout call on the Greenwood Bombers.
Catch their breath and figure out a strategy here to kill off this penalty with 5 minutes, 39 seconds remaining in the first overtime. Our second semifinal of the day is going to be coming your way in a few hours. Just under 3 hours from now, we'll be dropping the puck for the Valcartier Lions, the 3 seed, against the Esquimalt Tritons, the 2 seed, to decide who will play against the winner of this game in tomorrow's final. Well, we got to get through this one first. And now with the power play chance for the Stags, but the Bombers win the draw. Quickly send it all the way down the ice.
2 minutes over. Time of the penalty, 5:39.
Stags get it in low. And it's Carr along the boards. He gets it to Zarzin. Goodfellow's there with it now behind the net. He steps out in front. Point blank range once again. But Brooks flashes the leather and makes it look pretty in the process. A big glove save to keep the Bombers alive in this one. Bombers win the draw again. Quickly send it down ice. Not all the way, though, as it gets knocked down out of the air. And now the Stags have a chance to make something happen quick. And a pass right into the high slot. Was knocked out of the air by Van Boven, but he wasn't able to get they stick on it to pull the trigger on a shot. Now we'll get some fresh legs out there for both teams. We've got a minute 13 remaining in this Stags power play. They win the draw this time. From the blue line. Shot from the left side. Save was made and rebound is kicked wide, but the Stags maintain possession. Saracen pinches in from the blue line. But the Bombers able to get a hold of it. Now they might have a chance. It's a one-on-one battle. But Carr wins that battle and puts a stop to the Bombers' scoring opportunity. Stags come the other way with 35 seconds remaining in their power play. Centering pass to McInnes. But his stick got tied up and he couldn't get a shot off. McInnes holding on to it. Fires a sharp angle shot and scores! Petawawa is going to the championship game. Stephen McInnes with the overtime winner on the power play with all kinds of patience. He held that puck for what seemed like forever on that left wing. Took a couple strides in towards the goal and fired one top shelf, beating Brooks over his shoulder. And as the Stags celebrate, the Bombers console each other around their goaltender. But boy, did they play a heck of a hockey game today. What an exciting one it was in our first semifinal in this national championship tournament. And Petawawa, the 1 seed in this 4-team tournament, is the first to punch their ticket to the championship game. As these teams line up to shake hands, they'll make their way through the line, and then Player of the Game awards will be presented. Sponsored by Canadian Tire. What an exciting morning it was here in Wainwright. We're so glad you all joined us here today. Watch some exciting Thursday morning hockey. As the Stags make their way back to their own blue line to line up for Player of the Game awards. You can see the relief and joy on their faces as I don't know if they expected this game to go to overtime, but it was a very hard-fought battle from the 0-2-1 Bombers, who really stepped up when it mattered here in the elimination round. And now time for Player of the Game awards.
MVP for the Greenwood Bombers, number 6, Michael Buck. MVP for the Petawawa Stags, number 9, Stephen McInnes.
So Michael Butt with a pair of goals this morning for the Bombers, wins the MVP for that side. And the overtime hero, Stephen McInnes, the MVP of the game for the Petawawa Stags, as he sends his team to the championship game tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. here in Wainwright. Well, that's going to do it for us here this morning. We'll be back with you in just a little over a couple hours for the second semifinal game of the day between Valcartier and Esquimalt. There should be a great one as well. We're looking forward to it. Hope you can join us. Once again, my name's Zach McLaughlin. To my left, working the camera, is Josh Copeland. We appreciate you taking part in this exciting morning of hockey, and we'll see you again in a couple hours.